idea for gift giving. I know it's after Christmas, but this is a little gift that you could just give to anyone as a thank you. And I'm going to be making a small notebook out of some pattern paper and just some regular copier or computer paper. So I've cut some pattern paper down to 3 inches by 12 inches, and then I folded it in half. And then I just have some computer paper that I just, taken off my printer. And I've cut that to 3 inches wide, and my paper is only 11 inches long, so yeah, so it's 3 inches by 11 inches, and then I'm folding that in half as well. And then I'll be using a stapler to combine them, and after I have it folded, I'll just slide that one inside, and that's when I get the stapler. Here's my little tip for you on using a stapler for this type of notebook or something where the stapler is a little bit hard to reach. I actually have a close to my heart pivot point stapler, which is really convenient. It can turn out and then you can staple in a vertical direction instead of horizontal. But before I had this stapler, what I would do is I would use like a seat cushion or a pillow or something, and I'd open up the stapler all the way so it was all open and flat, and then I'd put the whatever I'm stapling down on the cushion, and then use the stapler and sort of just press in the staple, and so because the stapler wasn't closed, it wouldn't fold the prongs. So I would just go ahead and fold those over myself. It's a little bit hard to describe, but maybe I'll do a video on that sometime in the future so you can see exactly what I'm describing, but it's actually really super easy. With what just happened was I just measured the other notebook I had already done. I wanted to make sure that this notebook was the same size. And now I'm just carefully trimming off the end, and I'm not pressing very hard. I want to only cut about 1 sheet of paper per swipe of the blade. And that's just so it doesn't go out of control and so you get a really clean cut. So I just trimmed it off. And then I want to decorate the front of this notebook. The other one's pretty plain, but I'm going to be giving them as a set. So I thought I'd put my friend Allison's name on the front of it. She absolutely loves bright, bold colors, and the pattern paper that I'm using is from American Crafts, and this is their teen collection. It's really, really cute. They actually have a zebra print that's adorable, and it made me think of Allison because she loves animal print. So, even though I didn't use that sheet, I'm actually saving that sheet and I'm going to give it to her whole so that she can scrapbook with it or make cards with it. But I'm using the other papers from that collection for this notebook. This little mini alphabet stamp set is from Hero Arts, and it's perfect for stamping in little tiny type and having it say exactly what you want it to say. I'm just going to be stamping in Allison's, and then I'll be writing in notebook with a marker. You could also just keep stamping if you wanted to, but I wanted to put an alternate color in and have it be a little bit larger. So that's what I did. For writing in Allison's name, I'm using a Stampin' Up! Marker. I actually just start writing and then I'm like, oh no, made a mistake. Oh well. So it could be messy or it cannot. It's a notebook, so it's nothing too serious about it. I'm just going to adhere the paper on, and this orange paper that I'm using is actually another pattern. I think it's the pattern from the first notebook that I made, and it's the opposite side. American Crafts is really smart about including some solid colors on the opposite side of their patterns. I think that's a really great feature of all their papers, and it makes it super easy to do projects like this when you need a matching or coordinating solid color. I'm going to be finishing off this notebook with some ribbon, and this is one of the ribbons that comes in the teen collection, and I think I'm going to be using the same black ribbon with the stitches through it that I used on the first notebook. It seems to have some really good contrast, and I'm just tying it around that front page, just the cover. The other notebook I tied the ribbon all the way around it, but for this one I'm just going to do the front cover so that she can always keep it on there. These little notebooks are really great to give at the beginning of a new year. Sometimes you can write on the front like New Year's resolutions or just notes I want to remember, things like that. Super great for kids. Kids love notebooks and they love writing things down and maybe sketching and doodling or things like that. So it's perfect for kids. Anyway, here's Allison's notebook. And I'm just going to slide the other one in here with it, and so you can see them together. And that's it for this week. I hope you have a really great idea to take forward and maybe make some gifts for people you know. And I'll catch you next week. Thanks for watching.